Assalamualaikum and a warm welcome to everyone gathered here today. I am here to deliver a speech on cloud computing, which has taken a tremendous role in our day-to-day life. We all are in a generation where everything is dependent on technology. Let's understand what cloud computing is through the lens of science. Cloud computing is the delivery of different services through the internet. These resources include tools and applications like data storage, servers, database, networking, and software. Rather than keeping these files on a proprietary hard drive or local storage device, cloud-based storage makes it possible to save them to a remote database. As long as an electronic device has access to the web, it has access to the data and the software programs to run it. Cloud computing is a popular option for people and business for a number of reasons, including cost savings, increased productivity, speed and efficiency, performance and security. Did you know cloud computing has been around for approximately 2 decades, and despite the data pointing to the business efficiencies, cost benefits and competitive advantages it holds, a large portion of the business community continues to operate without it. According to a study by the International Data Group, 69% of businesses are already using cloud technology in one capacity or another, and 18% say they plan to implement cloud computing solutions at some point. At the same time, Dell reports that companies that invest in big data, cloud mobility, and security enjoy up to 53% faster revenue growth than their competitors. As this data shows, an increasing number of tech-savvy businesses and industry leaders are recognizing the many benefits of the cloud computing trend. Still, there are those leaders that are remaining hesitant about committing to cloud computing solutions for their organizations. So, I'd like to share several benefits of cloud computing, especially in business background. Number 1. Cost savings and reduced investment. Once you are on the cloud, easy access to your company's data will save time and money in project startups. The pay-as-you-go system also applies to the data storage space needed to service your stakeholders and clients, which means that you will get exactly as much space as you need and not be charged for any space that you don't. Taken together, these factors result in lower costs and higher returns. Half all CIOs and IT leaders surveyed by Big Glass reported cost savings in 2050 as a result of using cloud-based applications. Number 2. Enhanced security. Many organizations have security concerns when it comes to adopting a cloud computing solution. A cloud host's full-time job is to carefully monitor security, which is significantly more efficient than a conventional in-house system, where an organization must divide its efforts between myriad of IT concerns, with security being only one of them. Rapid Scale claims that 94% of business saw an improvement in security after switching to the cloud, and 91% makes it easier to meet government compliance requirements. The key to this amped-up security is the encryption of data being transmitted over networks and stored in databases. By using encryption, information is less accessible by hackers or anyone not authorized to view your data. Number 3. Offering flexibility. The cloud offers business more flexibility overall versus hosting on a local server. And if you need extra bandwidth, a cloud-based service can meet that demand instantly rather than undergoing a complex and expensive update to your IT infrastructure. This improved freedom and flexibility can make a significant difference to the overall efficiency of your organization. A 65% majority of respondents to an information week survey said the ability to quickly meet business demands was one of the most important reasons a business should move to a cloud environment. Number 4. Increase in sustainability. Given the current state of the environment, it's no longer enough for organizations to place a recycling bin in the break room and claim that they are doing their part to help the planet. Real sustainability requires solutions that address wastefulness at every level of a business. Hosting on the cloud is more environmentally friendly and results in less of a carbon footprint. Cloud infrastructure support environmental productivity, powering virtual services rather than physical products and hardware, and cutting down on paper waste and improving energy efficiency. A big research report predicted that data center energy consumption will drop by 31% from 2010 to 2020 based on the adoption of cloud computing and other virtual data options. As we know, with many benefits cloud computing provides, yet cloud computing cannot be for everyone. So why isn't cloud computing the choice for all companies? The answer is obvious: the inevitable risk of cloud computing. Therefore, I would like to share the most common business risks with cloud computing. Number 1. Security vulnerabilities. The cases of data breach, DDoS attacks, data losses, hijacking of accounts are frontline news today. This can lead to huge security vulnerabilities with cloud computing if measures are not taken, in comparison to the traditional infrastructure which would have a direct connection to the on-premise infrastructure with the isolated resources. It is not the same with various functionalities of cloud computing. Thus, however, cloud computing can be adjusted to mitigate such risks with careless administration of resource allocation and usage. It can also become equally vulnerable. Thus, skilled manpower is of extreme importance while handling critical data and resources in cloud computing. Number 2. Minimize governance control. Cloud computing comes with the risk of minimized operational control of governance. Since the cloud providers operate the infrastructures and external connections are essential for the communication between the customers and the provider, there is a lack of control. For an instance, a corrupt cloud provider might guarantee SLA but will fail to honor those agreements, making the consumer ever more vulnerable and susceptible to risk without even their recognition. Also, the physical location for these servers and data centers might be located further away from the customers, thus increasing the probabilities of high latency and bandwidth issues. Hence, it is consequential that only respected and trustworthy cloud provider be used to handle such important data. Number 3. Portability in between cloud providers. Each of the cloud providers is discrete and can be observed to be shielded from each other. This increases the chances of limited portability between the cloud providers, since there is no such industry standard that will allow the diffuse of customer dependency. Each of these cloud providers is more of a vault, similar to the photo stream provided by Apple. Anyone outside of the ecosystem isn't that welcome to share their photos, thus tough not impossible to move between these cloud providers. It becomes extremely difficult to switch in between the down the path. Number 4. Lack of control over quality. Many of these risks can be mitigated by careful planning and attention to details when drafting service contracts with cloud providers. For example, risks related to privacy and data confidentiality can be reduced by using hybrid cloud computing in sharing only some resources, but not relinquishing data control. Even Steve Wozniak, the co-founder of Apple, has expressed his not so flattering opinion on the rising and widespread adoption of cloud computing. Wozniak forecasts many horrible problems that will derive from the use of cloud computing. He too points out the issue of lack of ownership of data and resources. He sees the lack of data control as a true concern and believes the problem will only spiral towards the worst as more and more resources are shared. In conclusion, I will say that it depends on a person that to what degree businesses wants to be dependent on technology of cloud computing. Moreover, there is nothing in the world that comes easy, and it's up to our conscience to decide what we want to learn from the things that we are provided to us. Regardless of the risks and adverse opinions, however, it seems cloud computing will continue its growth. Only time will tell if the benefits of this IT revolution will outweigh for good the risks involved. Last but not least, technology is not just a boon but a curse too. On one hand, it can save lives. On the other hand, it can destroy them too. So that's all from me. Thank you.